So the gram negative, the gram stain in generally is actually what? A basis of trying to classify bacteria. Okay, so we have bacteria being gram negative bacteria, we have bacteria being gram positive. All right, so there are some kind of crazy guys that don't obey this rule. That's why they say that to every rule there's an exception. All right, so we have the non-gram stainable bacteria. These type of bacteria, they won't stain on anything. Okay, if you apply gram stain to them, they will not be stained, they'll just remain dry. Okay, so we are just trying to define them, then look at the examples that actually fall under this classification, right? So they are also known as what? Atypical bacteria. Okay, so atypical bacteria are gram negative or gram positive bacteria that do not vary with gram staining. Okay, instead they will remain dry. All right, so these bacteria examples include the Chlamydia, we have the Legionella, we have the what? Mycoplasmaticae. Okay, and when you talk about Mycoplasmaticae, you're talking about Mycoplasma and the what? Ureaplasma. All right, and the Rickettsia are also some additional. Sometimes they feel like the Rickettsia too, they are also abnormal. All right, so the non-gram stainable bacteria include widely Spirochaetes, and they are obligate intracellular bacteria. So when they say something is obligate intracellular, that means what? Outside the cell, they can't actually survive like that. Okay, so if you want them to grow, if you want them to multiply, they must be inside the cell. You see, this is an example of a mycoplasma, and a mycoplasma does not have a cell wall. All right, so that's one of the abnormalities on it. Okay, so talking about the mycoplasmas as a major example of these non-gram stainable bacteria, these ones, they are the smallest free living organisms. They have no cell wall, just like I told you guys about. Okay, examples include what? Mycoplasma pneumonia, Mycoplasma genitalium, right? Then the next examples of these non-gram stainable bacteria include what? The mycobacteria. So this was their acid-fast bacilli, and they could be stained by the Zell-Nielsen test. Stain, sorry. Examples include what? Mycobacteria tuberculosis, Mycobacteria leprae, Mycobacteria avium, right? So that's it about, just for you guys to know that something like non-gram stainable bacteria exists from the definition to the examples. So that's it.